constitutional principle of separation of powers, as it assigns the responsibility of issuing an adoption order to a district magistrate rather than the civil court. An adoption order under 61 of the Principal Act requires a deliberation on the welfare of the child, creates legal rights for the child and the adopted parents. Thus, it has to be a civil court that's a suitable authority to be dealing with this process. Second said further violates the constitutional principle of separation of powers by providing for appeals against adoption orders to be made by the divisional commissioner under Section 101 of the Principal Act, instead of giving a civil court, once again, the final say over the legal process of adoption. And third, sir, it delegates responsibilities to the district magistrate and additional district magistrate, including sanctioning and monitoring childcare institutions and overseeing the functioning of various agencies under the Principal Act. This means that the protection of children under the Principal Act suddenly becomes much more dependent on a single authority controlled by the government. For these reasons, sir, I have to oppose the proposed bill because there are very major concerns being expressed by stakeholders, experts, NGOs and others, which would also warrant reconsideration in addition to the constitutional provisions I have mentioned today, sir. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Speaker, sir, I think that it would be a great disservice to this bill if it is only looked myopically from the instances that has just been enunciated by the Honourable Member. I must here highlight, sir, that it is very much a entry 5 in the concurrent list which empowers the Government of India to introduce this legislative bill for your consideration and that of the House. I must also here, sir, raise the issue that there has been exhaustive consultation with all stakeholders, including state governments. In fact, I must here articulate that the state Mr. Tharoor has the privilege of representing also has supported this particular intervention by the Government of India. To elaborate further, sir, there was a positioned officer called the District Child Protection Officer who had a challenge of convening all offices within a district to better protect children in each district, and it was felt incumbent upon administrations both at the centre and the state to empower officially the district magistrate. I must here also highlight, sir, that the Honourable Supreme Court of India has in fact identified a gap in terms of identification of a separate class of offences, which is now also a part of this amendment that we propose. Additionally, sir, the Child Welfare Committee is being empowered with regards to qualifications of those who seek to serve in such a committee. In totality, sir, this is an amendment which helps better protect our children, and I would appeal through you, sir, to the Honourable Member to support the same.